In order. Good evening. Welcome to the City of Charlestown Redevelopment Commission meeting for Tuesday, April 1st, 2025. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Do a roll call vote, determine the quorum. Anita Pate.
Here.
Bobby Brooks.
Here.
John Spencer.
Here.
Chuck Deaton.
Here.
Derek Combs is also present. We do have a quorum. Chuck Deaton is present on the Zoom tonight.
He's coming through there too.
Moving on to the approval of minutes, we have meeting minutes to approve from February 11th, March 4th, and March 19th special meeting. I ask for a motion to approve those minutes.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any further discussion? Can do a roll call.
Yeah, you have to go through each one.
Okay. Do a roll call vote for the approval of the minutes. Anita Pate,
Yes.
Bobby Brooks,
Yes.
John Spencer,
Yes.
Chuck Deaton.
Aye.
He said aye.
Thank you, Chuck. That approves the minutes. We do have a quorum on, or we do have I guess a 5-0 vote on the minutes. Moving on to the claims, you're provided a copy of the claims for the previous month. Ask for a motion to approve the claims.
So moved. A second.
A motion and a second. Is there any further discussion? Ask for a vote to approve, a roll call vote to approve. Anita Pate,
Yes.
Bobby Brooks,
Yes.
John Spencer,
Yes.
Chuck Deaton.
Yes.
Right, that, we approved the claims. Thank you. Moving on to public comment. Doesn't look like we have anybody signed up for public comment. Next up is the consultant report with Wheatley Group. Jill?
Thank you. I'll just go over a couple of things in the report. The Shadow Lake development, we've drafted a legal counsel, redevelopment legal counsel has drafted an agreement related to the installation and utility costs of lighting along the public streets between the city and the Development Association of Shadow Lake. So we provided that to the Development Association, waiting for comment back. That'll actually, I think, have to go through this body and Board of Works, but at least we got the ball rolling on that. So I'm going to keep you posted on that. And the Short Street Parklet, we had a meeting late last week to discuss potential conflict with the NDOT right-of-way. So your consultants are working through that with HWC to figure out what needs to happen there, what design modifications, if any, will be done. And then we're also working on our annual report, or your annual report. We have all the information, we're putting it together and anticipate getting it to the clerk treasurer's office by the beginning of next week. It's due on the 15th. Evan's not here tonight. Earlier this month, he was in Colorado and happened to break his leg. So he's good, he's back to work, but he's not here. So we're still working through that, and if you have any questions, we'd be glad to answer them about what I reported on or what I didn't report on.
Any questions? Thank you, Jill. Moving on to old business, we have 4 items of old business tonight. First one being Short Street demolition certificate substantial completion.
So you had engaged American Structure Point to do construction observation for the demo of the Short Street project. And they've reached substantial completion. American Structure Point was out on site with VC excavating, and in the claims that you've already approved is their initial and final pay app, so there are no punch list items, and so I would just ask for a motion to approve the certificate of substantial completion so that the commission president can sign it. We can get that to them.
I make a motion that we approve that and ask for Derek to sign whatever documents are necessary.
Okay, I'll second that.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? No further discussion. I'll do a roll call vote to approve. Lee Pate,
Yes.
Bobby Brooks,
Yes.
John Spencer,
Yes.
Chuck Deaton.
Yes.
Motion passes. Thank you, everyone. Second item, old business. We have the Madison Street Green Alley Improvement Amendment.
So this is with HMB, your original agreement with HMB was the redesign, or design improvements for Madison Street, the design bidding and construction observation. We did amendment 1 to that to add surveying related to Green Alley in hopes to improve that, but needing to figure out what the right of way was there. And so amendment 2, we've gone past that point, and what's being presented today for your approval is to include bidding items for Green Alley, which would be the design of the improvements, bidding and construction observation, that total not to exceed of $85,775. And that would be to redesign or design Green Alley to allow for there to be curb and gutter. There's really not enough room for sidewalks that don't interfere with the residents that live there at this point in time. But the curb and gutter will allow some of the drainage issues that they have to be alleviated and sent towards the Forest Edge development. So
This is a one-lane road improvement, right?
technically, it's probably one lane alley. It's two. It's being improved for 2 lanes, isn't it? Sort of.
Is it gonna be one way or 2 ways?
Those are not.
Green Alley's gonna be 2 ways.
Okay.
Madison Street, we determined a while back that it's going to be 1 way going out to Main Street in order to accommodate the ADA accessibility and some of the issues that are on that, this side of Madison. So that would allow them to have curb gutter sidewalks on both sides and also allow that accessibility on that side.
Okay.
And the residents on that street, which are 3, are all in agreement with that, as well as Forest Edge. They didn't have an issue with that being converted to 1 way.
Okay. Thank you.
So
So
we
you
have
need
a
a
motion
Need a
to
motion to
approve
approve
these.
that?
Yes.
That's for a motion to approve.
I make a motion.
A motion by Bobby,
I'll second.
second by John. Any further discussion? The roll call vote to approve. Anita Pate,
Yes.
Bobby Brooks,
Yes.
John Spencer.
Yes.
Chuck Deaton.
Yes.
Motion passes. Thank you. Third item of old business, Short Street Commons RFPQ.
Can I back up one thing? I had one
Yes.
other thing on that. I'm sorry, it's on the second page of my agenda. The other thing that we had done in the past related to Forest Edge was engage Greg Pfeiffer to help us with the parcel consolidations and such. I've reached out to Greg again. Crossground Tide has a conflict and that Denton Floyd is one of their clients. Greg is willing to help us in order to do the improvements that we need to do at Green Alley. We've asked Denton Floyd if they would vacate Green Alley. Their property line actually goes to the middle of Green Alley. When all that was done and transferred over, they had half of Green Alley. They're amenable to that. They're running it through their chain of command, all of their financing partners and bank and such to make sure no one else has an issue with it. But we told them that we would prepare the documents and provide those to them. And so I wanted to know if we could, or you could make a motion to approve engaging Greg Pfeiffer to help us with that.
So I make a motion that we approve engaging Greg Pfeiffer, assuming that no one raises anything on the other side, right? You said we're still pending?
they didn't think there would be an issue in the conversation, but they were gonna run it through everyone at that point. So,
So assuming that's the case, then
Yes.
I make a motion to approve that.
okay.
I'll second that.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any further discussion? If there's no further discussion, I'll call for the roll call vote. Benita Pate,
Yes.
Bobby Brooks,
Yes.
John Spencer,
Yes.
Chuck Deaton.
Yes.
Motion passes. Thank you.
Jill. Is this
Yes. Thank you. I skipped over that one completely. One other thing with that, I had three things, and now I'll discuss two, thank you, Mayor, is that, to get the commission's blessing to authorize the submission of utility work plans for Madison Street, in particular Center Point and Indiana American Water have some long lead times of how long it'll take them to relocate some of their utilities. There are 4 in total, Duke and then Spectrum or Insight, that I don't think there's any relocations with the other 2. But if the commission would approve those to be sent in, then we could get the ball rolling on that, and the mayor will sign those. And H&B will send those to the appropriate utilities.
I'll ask for a motion. Motion by Bobby, second.
I'll second.
Second by Benita. Is there any further discussion? Roll call vote. Benita Pate,
Yes.
Bobby Brooks,
Yes.
John Spencer,
Yes.
and Chuck Deaton.
Yes.
Motion passes. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. I promise I'm done with that one now.
All right. Now moving on to the Short Street, the Commons RFPQ.
With the commission's permission, we advertised an RFPQ in accordance with the BOT statute for a Short Street project for the Commons, and received last Tuesday 2 proposals. The selection committee that was authorized in February by this board, which included Mr. Deaton, Mr. Combs, and the mayor, reviewed those last week and scored them, and the scores were averaged with GM development companies receiving the highest average score. So the selection committee through me would like for the commission to enter into a scoping period with GM development companies to start working on the scope for the Commons until they can bring back a guaranteed maximum price that you all would then review and determine where you want to move forward at that point in time.
Ask for a motion to approve.
I'll make that motion.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any further discussion? Ask for a roll call. Benita Pate,
Yes.
Bobby Brooks,
Yes.
John Spencer,
Yes.
Chuck Deaton.
Yes.
Motion passes. Thank you. 4th item of old business, 501 Market Street parking lot design engineering agreement.
So we've entered into an agreement to demo the 501 Market Street, and this is the agreement with American Structure Point, the same company, to design the parking lot, bid it, and then provide some construction observation after the fact. That's a maximum amount of $41,640. And the reason I say maximum, some of the items are lump sum, it's going to cost that regardless. The others, like inspection, are hourly, not to exceed. So it's a maximum price of $41,640.
Need a motion on
Yes,
that?
please.
Ask for a motion to approve.
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Bobby and a second.
I'll second.
Second by Benita. Any further discussion? Ask for a roll call vote. Benita Pate,
Yes.
Bobby Brooks,
Yes.
John Spencer,
Yes.
and Chuck Deaton.
Yes.
Motion passes. Thank you. Concludes the old business. Moving on to new business. Is there any new discussion? No new discussion. I'll ask for a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
I second.
All those in favor, please say aye.
I couldn't think of what I had to.
That's okay. Do you have to do a roll call vote for that one too?
No?
All right.
I approve, if you're waiting for me.
He approves.
Thanks,
Chuck
sir.
approves. Thank you, Chuck. Thank you all. I've got lots of things to sign.
See you, Chuck.
And please sign the claims form. I'll send it over that way.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Do you want me to pen?
Go ahead. Pen.
There's one here and there's one up here. Okay. Anita, I'm gonna get you started on these.
Yeah, exactly.
And there's lots of them here. 6, these are minutes.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll get you started here. This is certificate of substantial